Hi everyone, yeah, welcome back to Mouth in the Eyes. If you can breathe right now, you probably have had the idea that God is not so good, right? Because we see all these bad things happening around the world, we see all the evil things happening, we even see punishments of God happening in the Bible, of Him wiping out people, and we're like, how can this be a good God? How can you guys pray to this God? Why would you do that? I understand you, but what if we all misunderstood God? Just bear with me here for a second. I made a long video down below, you can watch that, but today I want to share a few things. What if God did not punish you? What if what you faced were the consequences of your action and not punishment? Think about this way. The prodigal son, right, had a very rich father, had a brother. He wakes up one morning and says, "Father, I'm leaving, I want my inheritance." The father says, "Fine, your free will is respected." Right? He goes, he experiences life, he suffers to the point where he doesn't even have scrap and trash to eat. He can't even find trash to eat. Now he realizes, wow, I made a terrible mistake. I made a mistake. I want to go back to my father. He swallows his pride, he returns, and he's welcomed with so much love, right? Like, welcome with so much love. That's the same thing that's happening too, right? We can sit here and say, so him experiencing the wickedness of the world, is that the father's fault? No. He experienced the evil of the world and the bitterness of the world because he left the father's covering. When you leave your father's covering, meaning that you don't honor the commandments that were given to you, right? You experience the bitterness and the harshness of the world because this world we live in is dominated by the enemy, right? Which is why we're told and ordered to capture the world and to have dominion over the world, to dominate it until Christ comes back. That's the assignment we were given as His people. Right? So what you're experiencing is the consequence of leaving the covering of God. It's not a punishment. I have a feeling that the Bible mentions the things the way they are mentioned because human beings cannot really understand consequences, and they understand, I'll do this to you this way. I feel like the way they received the message was very different and was very much filtered through their own experiences, through their own understanding, through the times they were living in. They did the best they could. However, I think it's deeper than that. I think everything that we're experiencing is a consequence because we left the covering of the Father. Because like the prodigal son, we left the covering. You can always return. Though when you return, you'll be welcomed with so much love and so much with open arms, right? And then you don't have to try to keep the laws by yourself because you have Christ. That's the reason why Christ came and died for us. So that, we don't have to try to make ourselves good. We can only come to Him. He transforms us, and then we can be under the covering. I love you so much. Subscribe, like, share, and the full video is down below. Bye.